We're now going to walk over a bridge to a Crannog, which is a little village built on an artificial island. They're made by putting various materials and then piles into the water so they could construct their houses safely. So walking over a bridge was considered a way of keeping yourself safe if you were located on water. And you can see it's got a palisade. And there's a guard tower at the entrance. The guard tower.
Actually, my legs are very tight.
And so you could climb up into there to keep an eye on who was coming.
It was
Got some benches. Chook.
yeah, because also barefoot, because you're better off barefoot on that ground. And little leather shoes.
Cottage.
Yeah.
Duck to go inside. It's got the doorway. Whoa, okay, there's a lot in here. A lot of stuff in here. There are some pots. There's a bit of a window. Letting in water as well as light. There are a pile of pelts that have been useful for blankets and sleeping on. There's a fire in the middle. And there's some platforms that may have been used as beds perhaps, or tables. Deer antlers. Not quite sure of the reason for them. And, oh, okay. There's some Iron Age plastic, just a joke. So ropes binding it, so it's sort of like a mud and stone base, and then we've got large branches coming out of that, secured by ropes, and then straw, twigs and straw to create the roof. Apparently these sorts of dwellings and crannogs on islands were lived in up to the 17th century. There's a bit of weaving there. Baskets, mostly a bit more modern, but and various fuels, etc. And there's some little pottery mugs on the little shelves that they've put in. It's very clever. There's shelves over here as well. So it gives us a feel of how people may have lived on these crannogs from around the 4th century to even to the 17th century. So the doorway, see, is wooden, plus it's got some cow hides, I'm guessing. And that is one of the cottages inside this palisaded village. Approached over the bridge we went over. That's the guard tower again. And if we go around the back of this cottage, there's a chook with a very modern chook house. Hello, chookie. I can see the thatched roof. And I think I'm not supposed to be going here, perhaps. Rope and materials for making more buildings.
Saying, well, that's your spirit, that's your energy, that's your life force. So they were worshipping that. So St. Patrick was
Going inside the second building at the Crannog, and here there's a table covered in leather. Some little triangular windows at the back which I thought were interesting. And again, no hole in the roof for the smoke to escape, but a central fireplace. There's rushes around the wall, benches, lanterns, not sure what age they're from, and some little displays. This is late Bronze Age language that was used, Pictic lettering, stalls, late Iron Age here, got a shield there, another stall, and what they call early medieval Norse runes are there, little some Viking sculptures. Here's some weaving. Quite interesting structure. You can see the way it's constructed with the large branches and then the circular frame put in, secured by ropes.